Every year on September 17th, supposedly we in America celebrate Constitution Day, commemorating the fact that on September 17, 1787, the Constitution was formally adopted. Supposedly we in America revere the Constitution, public schools are supposed to be doing things, and blah, blah, blah. The problem with all this is that not too much emphasis is placed on the Constitution on Constitution Day. And in my opinion, we should not have a Constitution Day. Every day we should have a Constitution Day because we need to know our rights. Why do we need to know our rights? Well, anybody that just keeps up with the news will know that the Constitution is under attack. Our Bill of Rights are under attack on a daily basis from the federal government, from police agencies, from spy agencies. The President of the United States continues to centralize more power than any czar or dictator ever had in history. At one drop of a hat, with some of the legislation that's percolating through Congress, the President can do whatever he wants to do. So we need to know our rights so we can stand up for them. Not only know our rights so we can stand up for them, but we can see things that are coming and hopefully we can avert problems. I think there's a number of things you can do. On Constitution Day, I don't think we should just be sitting around going, oh gee, George Washington was a neat guy or whatever. I think we need to become activists. We see more activism today, but there are certain things I think you can do. I'm going to give you 5 things I think that are key. So on Constitution Day, instead of sitting around contemplating what the Founding Fathers might have thought, get active. And here's 5 things I think you can do. Number 1, get educated. Most Americans have no clue what's in the Constitution and the Bill of Rights. All surveys show that Americans are completely ignorant, essentially, about what's in the Constitution and the Bill of Rights. I emphasize with people that the Bill of Rights is only 462 words. If you're a slow reader, folks, you'll maybe take 5 minutes to read it. So on Constitution Day, what I would say do, and every day, read the Bill of Rights, memorize the Bill of Rights, teach them to your children so that when we see our rights being taken away, we know what to do. Number 2, get involved. Get involved in local politics, your school boards. When you see things happening in your local community that disturb you, police activities that disturb you, go down to the City Hall. There are a lot of people grabbing signs today and protesting. Not a bad idea. The First Amendment guarantees that right. Also, engage people around you, your next door neighbors, your friends. Get involved, folks. Don't sit and watch the Fox News channel or the CNN. Get up, get outside, grab a sign, or go wherever and protest if you don't like what's going on. Just don't take it, is what I'm saying. Stand up for your rights. This leads to number 3 on my list, take action. Too many people do sit around and they complain about people who go to town hall meetings and make noises or disturb the peace or whatever. Well, that's because you're not there. You need to become involved. You need to take action. Conduct strategy sessions with other activist groups. Connect with other activist groups. The internet's a great thing today. You can hook up with local community groups and do a lot of neat things. You don't always have to agree with the folks you're working with, but as I often say, co-belligerency is a good policy. As long as the person in the foxhole is shooting in the same direction you are, well, you can argue about politics later. But today, let's take care of our rights under the Constitution. Number 4, don't back down. The people who have changed this country for the good don't back down. Martin Luther King's a good example. He got in the streets, he was arrested, he was put in jail, and eventually he gave his life. He never backed down. And if you don't think you have the intestinal fortitude to be like a Martin Luther King, then back somebody who will be a Martin Luther King and through nonviolence change our society for the better. And number 5, keep hope alive. Too often we feel that we don't have the power to change the government. But remember, the Constitution starts with those 3 beautiful words, we the people. America is supposed to be a bottoms-up, not a top-down government. It's supposed to be the people who are running the government. And if you're not running the government, then some guy in Washington, D.C., some bureaucrat is. I would rather see you running the government. Get involved, keep hoping you can do it. So what am I saying is, we can change things. Do not become defeated. We can change things, but it's going to take becoming involved, taking action, and keeping hope, folks.